Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video, we will be unboxing another Blokees Transformers Defender version. In this case, it is the Defender version number 5, Traitor to Tyranny. That's the name of this wave. Now, I'm trying to catch up on the Defender version wave, that's why I just kinda get them, whichever version I get. So, pardon me if my review of this Blokees Defender version are not in order, because I just get whatever version I see as I get them. Anyway guys, let us go with the packaging. So that is the front of the box. That's the side. Other side. Now let us unbox this and see which rare version or chase variant I got in this package. Again, kudos to the marketing department of Blokees, because the way this product is packaged, amazing display. Again, if I will see this again at retail displayed like this, definitely eye-catching. Here is the individual packaging per box. To the side. So I guess the trailer of Optimus Prime is included in this wave. That one. Then a list of all the characters in this wave. Here are the rare chase, which is a special armor type Jetfire or special armor type Galvatron, or a special galaxy type Galvatron or special galaxy type Jetfire. I actually want to get either version of Jetfire, either the special armor or the special galaxy type. Now let's cross our fingers that that's the one that we get. Now box number 1, we got Sunstreaker. I did notice though that there is no more manual included in this one, and the instruction on how to build them is at the back. I guess they are cutting costs on paper then, but I have no problem with this one. It makes the card more valuable, because now you also need it for the manual on how to build the figure. Anyway guys, just to give you an idea how they look like out of the box, that's how it looks like. And then as I said, you need this and the manual to build it, which to be honest, the build is quite simple, so I decided to just skip on the build, because my main purpose when I do build video is to show people that are not that familiar when building model kits on how to build them. But I believe that in the case of this Defender version, they are pretty straightforward, so I'm gonna skip on the build. I'm no longer gonna video the build and do a time skip showing all of the figures that I got from this pack. So here's what I got in the Blokees Transformers Defender version 5. I got Galvatron, the normal version. Again, the build instruction is now at the back of the card, so this card became more useful now. And for the chase variant, I got the special galaxy type shattered glass jetfire. I got Cyclonus, Viewfinder, Optimus Prime's trailer, Swindle vehicle mode, another combiner, excited for this one. Brilliant Optimus Prime, Shattered Glass Soundwave, Normal Sideswipe, Sense Trigger, Vehicle Mode of Onslaught, Leader of the Combaticons, and the Jetfire Vehicle Mode. First, let us start with Sideswipe. I like the design of this Autobot. I know that there are people who like Optimus Prime, and of course I like Optimus Prime, but aside from Optimus Prime, there are people who like Megatron, Soundwave, Wheeljack. But in my case, one of my favorite Autobot that I'd never forget is Sense Trigger. My friend actually asked me, "Who's that? He's not a very popular character. Why do you like him?" I don't know. I guess I just remember his alt mode. I like his alt mode, and then he's a yellow robot. Plus, I do remember him being vain, like he doesn't want to have scratches and stuff, especially in alt mode. And I guess that's what made him stand out to me among the other Autobots. Anyway, one of the good thing about this one is that his weapon actually has an option to be stored at his back. I do like that despite of the fact of how small these are, but they are very articulated. I mean, just look at that. I never really thought that I'm gonna like the Defender version because at first I never really liked the aesthetic, but it just grows on you. And I love what they did here with Sense Trigger. And of course, his brother in arms, Sideswipe. If you use Sense Trigger, you'll definitely love Sideswipe more because I think Sideswipe is more popular because he's the one who lent his jetpack to Optimus Prime. And if you've watched the G1, you know what I mean. Anyway, if among the Decepticons, the Sweepers are popular because of their amazing jet alt mode, Sunstreaker and Sideswipe are my favorite because for me their alt mode is really cool. And there, he even has his jetpack. Next, Shattered Glass Soundwave. Now, me personally, I haven't really read the Shattered Glass storyline. I think it's one of those what-if storyline wherein the Autobots are the evil one and the Decepticons are the good one. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, guys, because as I said, for a Transformer fan, I know I should know it, but I just never really had the time to read the Transformer comic book, any comic book version of the Transformer. Although the latest one, I was able to read the first 5 issues, and I kind of like them. Now, Shattered Glass is one of the I can say popular storyline because at that time, that's another option for Hasbro, I guess, to recolor and resell their mold. Because in Shattered Glass, as I said, aside from the fact that the Autobots and the Decepticons switch which is good and evil, they also have different color. In the case of this one, Soundwave is white and blue, and I actually kind of like that he has this like bandana on him. Let me just fix the camera. There. I do like that he has a bandana on him, like he's Rambo or something. It makes me actually curious on reading Shattered Glass, why he has this. Anyone who's more familiar with the Shattered Glass storyline, can you give me a little background on Soundwave? Why does he look like this, like he's Rambo or something? And of course, another recolor, or in this case, not recolor, but reissue of Optimus Prime with different material, this time in a clear version. So this is Brilliant Optimus Prime. And I'll be honest, guys, before I never really liked this aesthetic wherein they are made of clear materials, but Blokees really introduced me to this kind of aesthetic, and I actually kind of like them. I mean, just look at that. The gray plastics is actually a nice addition to add some color division on it. Nice. Another Optimus Prime, but I'm okay with it. He does come with the collector edition coin, and in my case, I got the alt mode Jetfire. And in the case of this one, it is not 100% blue. It is also a little clear, which I actually like the gimmick that they did here. And I also got Galvatron. I kinda am actually curious why his arm cannon is made of clear plastic. Considering that this is supposed to be a normal version, should that they reserve the clear cannon to a brilliant version like this Optimus Prime? Anyway, I don't know why they decided to do that, but I'll be honest, guys, it does look good. Galvatron is finally included in my collection of the Defender version. And we all know that this is Megatron that is transformed by Unicron into Galvatron. What do you think, guys? Is Galvatron an improvement on Megatron? To be honest, guys, I still like Megatron compared to when he became Galvatron. And here we have Viewfinder, one of the 3 Decepticons which transforms into one camera, which for me is really funny because a camera is so small. If you question Soundwave being this huge robot and then transform into this small radio, what do you think I think this is even worse because they are basically 3 robots that combine together to transform into one camera. Anyway, if you're a Transformer fan, you know that is already the mass shifting thingy that is explained. And anyway, I don't need logic on it. I love Transformers, so I don't question that. I no longer question that. So I'm wondering if they're also gonna release the other 2 brothers of this one. Anyway, I don't remember any difference among them except for the one at the middle which have the lens of the camera. So yeah. And here we got Galvatron's right-hand man, Cyclonus. Which, if I remember correctly, there was an not an issue, more like a question on this one on who you used to be, whether you is Thundercracker, one of the sweeper, or one of the Insecticons. I think it's one of those error when they on the animation wherein it, at one frame it was a Thundercracker, and then at another frame it was another one of the Insecticon. Anyway, this is Cyclonus. I'll be honest, guys, I'm more into the only thing that I like when after the Transformer movie changed most of the characters in Transformer is Hot Rod or Rodimus Prime. But the other one, especially the Decepticon, for me, I think they are a downgrade. I think the Megatron, the Sweepers, and the other Decepticons are still way cooler. And Galvatron, Cyclonus, and I forgot what they are called. The one that they replaced the Sweeper. Man, I need to go back and rewatch Transformer. Words are starting to escape my mind. I guess it's because of old age. If Thundercracker's team is called the Sweeper, Cyclonus team, there's also what they call them, the one that transform into like a space boat. That's how I describe them. Anyway, guys, I forgot. Sorry for that. Leave in the comment, remind this old man what they are called. But yeah, how about you guys? Do you think that as far as the Decepticons are concerned, were they downgraded after the Transformer movie? For me, they are, because the original version of Megatron and his team, those are the Decepticon that looks really cool. Now for the chase, I got the Shattered Glass version of Jetfire. I would have prepared the other one, the one with a lot of rockets and full armor, Jetfire, but I really like this Galaxy type version of the Defender because they are fully painted in this metallic style. So I have no problem with it. I do like this Jetfire, despite of the fact that again he is part of the Shattered Glass storyline, which I am not really that familiar with. Let's just have a closer look and appreciate the paint job that was done. I like that. Although I would prepare a clear plastic to represent the glass version of the vehicle, but I think I'm okay with it. Violet and silver. What a combination. But he does look good. Going back to Jetfire, here is his alt mode, and this is actually what also got me into the Defender version. I was wondering if I was going to limit myself with the Galaxy version, but the Defender version actually also releases their alt mode, which answers the need for me. I want to collect Transformers that, well, despite the fact that they can't transform, at least in this Defender series, they also provided the alt mode, so you can actually display them side by side, both in robot mode and their alt mode. Plus, speaking of this Jetfire, it is actually built in a way that I'm wondering if this has a secret combination, maybe in the future that they will reveal, or if it is already revealed, I'm just really not that updated with Blokees, because the way this is built, you can actually disassemble it in a way. I was actually thinking if Optimus Prime can wear him, but I can't think of any reason. Let me just show you. Here, it's actually designed that this can be separated, and then there is this tub, which have no use for now, so I'm really wondering if this will become a jetpack, and then this actually have that moves, and then this opens up like that. So I'm not, there's definitely a reason why they designed it like this. So I'm wondering if moving forward, a Prime will be able to wear this or something. Leave in the comment below, guys, if you already know the answer for this one. But I do think that there's a secret combination on this one. That's why it is designed this way. Because the only popular thing that Jetfire did is that he's able to become like a jetpack for Optimus Prime, which is also done in the movie. So I'm wondering if that gimmick is the reason why this is designed this way. And my favorite combiner, the Combaticons. So here is the alt mode of their leader, Onslaught. I'm really excited on how they are gonna give us Bruticus. Is it gonna be the same as the way they gave us the Devastator, wherein there's gonna be like this alternate set in order to build them, or in this case, will it be is it going to be fully assembled as themselves? I think they're gonna go the same road as they did with Devastator, wherein the combiner parts will be sold separately. Although in my case, I got the combiner parts of Devastator free when you bought the first three wave of the Defender version, which I guess in a way I got lucky that I got late in the game, because I won't have to buying the combiner parts for Devastator is no longer a problem for me, because it was given by the store as a freebie if I bought the first three wave of the Defender version. Anyway, let us just hope that it's also not going to be hard to get the combiner parts of Bruticus. And another Combaticon, the alt mode of Swindler. This is actually, aside from, well, to be honest, no. Swindler is actually my favorite Combaticon, because he's the one who actually has character, where it is on his name, he swindles. I believe that the other member of the Combaticons, despite that they are my favorite, their character was not really fully developed, unlike Swindle, wherein there are certain episodes wherein he really shined. And I love what Blokees did here. They provided us Optimus Prime trailer, which completes the alt mode of Optimus Prime. So when you got him, the trailer is taken by, I forgot, man, I really need to rewatch Transformer. Is this Wheeler? Is this, what's the this has a name. If I'm not mistaken, it's Wheeler. Anyway, the trailer opens up. Then you can use this to combine him with this. So I guess I'm gonna have to remove that. And if I'm not mistaken, this can be placed here. There. So that actually completes the trailer. And then this one, you can put here. And finally, you can clip the trailer there. And that pulley assembles Optimus Prime track mode. I'm wondering, will Wheelie fit in here? I keep calling Wheeler. I think it's Wheeler or Wheelie. Honestly, guys, I forgot. I forgot what's the name of it. Okay, it fits. So yeah, everything fits together. So we finally got a full trailer of Optimus Prime. And that completes Optimus Prime. Now you can display him in both mode together with his alt mode, which, as I said, is the reason why I actually like this Defender version of Blokees Transformer. Because it actually answers the need, the need that I don't think Blokees have the license. I mean, they have the license to produce Transformers, but non-transforming Transformers. So I guess this is how they answer it for those who want both the robot mode and the alt mode. So they just release both. I think that's also the reason why the combiner parts for Devastator is not available in some countries, because Hasbro considers it that as a violation maybe of their IP, wherein they should only be producing non-transforming Transformers, which in a way is still not, isn't it? Anyway, Blokees is really killing it when it comes to the Transformer line. Maybe Hasbro's just jealous or something. And that is Wave 5 of Blokees Transformers Defender version. Another amazing release by Blokees, and again, the possibility, actually not the possibility, it is possible, of a new combiner, which is Bruticus, really makes this Defender version of Blokees really exciting. And the addition of new characters now, I really like Sunstreaker, and I'm glad that he's already made his appearance in this way. Plus, I do love the fact that we'll finally have a complete trailer of Optimus Prime. I really like what Blokees is doing here. It really makes this version really collectible. I never thought that I'm gonna like my Transformers looking like this, but yeah, to be honest, guys, they grow on you, and I believe that of all the Transformer lines that Blokees is doing now, this is the one that I think they really thought of a lot. I kind of wish that they're also gonna apply the combiner gimmick on their Galaxy version, because that's actually what I originally like, the Galaxy version. And the latest Galaxy version that they released actually have improved articulation and improved build. But anyway, I believe that the Defender version is now a far more superior line compared to their Galaxy version because of the old gimmick that they do with it. First of all, they release more alt mode here, and second, the combiner gimmick. Anyway, guys, if you reached this part of my video, thanks a lot. If you like my video, please don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And see you on the next one.